One of the ways that we can do that, and I'm just talking really, is to compare generations. In my generation, it was completely different. I tell the story if you go on YouTube and you see my TED talk. It's a story of how, as a 19-year-old, I was determined that my voice and my colleagues' voices at the University of Nigeria be part of Nigeria's foreign policy. And I came to Lagos, which was the capital of Nigeria at the time, and sought to see the foreign minister. And the secretary kind of like, who is this boy? And I went downstairs and I asked when he was arriving. And they said, oh, his advance team has just arrived. And as he was getting out of the car, I said to him, Colonel Garba, I disagree with your position on Angola. Who said that? I said, me. He said, why? And we began to talk, and as we were talking, we walked past the secretary that had asked me to go back and write to my vice chancellor and dean of students. And he took up my challenge, and he came to debate us at the University of Nigeria. I'm not seeing young people doing things like that anymore. It is in their power. Look, this is a country of young people. The youth bulge is talked about. It is one of Nigeria's great strengths, the so-called demographic dividend, that it has a vibrant, significant population of young people. But the young people are not asserting themselves. The young people are in a position to say, this is what we want. In fact, we want one of us to be president. They have enough votes to throw all of us, all these rascals out and run their country because they are the majority. The voting population between 18 and 30 can determine where this country goes. But young people are not asserting themselves the way we did when we were 19-year-olds. And that is part of the challenge. We must take our claim to the future of this continent, to the future of our country, and make a difference. Until we're determined to show leadership, it won't happen. It's never given to you. You take it, and you take it by showing seriousness of purpose. And this is the time to say, enough is enough. And here we have to pay tribute to a number of young people. If you look at the environment, it will be discouraging. The values out there are frightening. So young people are not getting mentored right by what they see. In fact, I feel sorry for a lot of young people because they didn't see what we saw. And they think this is the way things are supposed to be. All the corruption, the only thing that matters is the size of your bank account. The most successful people are not people who have the big bank accounts, actually. The CVL here honors great Nigerian leaders in what we call the LWT, Leader Without Title Tribute Series. Look at the kinds of people we've honored. Felix Ohiwere, former Chief Executive of Nigerian Breweries. Chief Emeka Anyoku, Dr. Christopher Kolade, Professor Grace Alile Williams. You can go on down that kind of track. They were not extremely wealthy men. In February, we'll honor Alhaji Ahmed Joda and Chief Philip Asiodu. They were civil servants who showed the way in their time of what public service was about. As 20-something, 30-something-year-olds, they held the world, compellingly. Today, at 30, we're still at home, taking money from our parents, even when we're working. That's not my generation. We left home at 21. The day we were leaving school, we left home. People argue there were more opportunities then. But in spite of all of this, you have to pay tribute to quite a number of young people who are doing the right things. I went out there to march during the fuel petroleum pricing crisis. And I followed the leadership of young men like Kola Oyeni. I'm impressed with the kind of work that Chude Jidonwo and Williams are giving in the future awards. And there are a number of pockets, Toyosi Akarele, a number of really interesting young people who are walking their talk. But we need more. Space is vast, open. Let them take it.